everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And something new yet again. This is the Half-Ass Gaming HFG Project 3XX, the version from Truckee. And this dump box and trailer add-on are from Truckee as well. And I guess what I should do is show you really quickly before we go. Something pretty cool about this. Let's go to Content Browser and see if we can see it in there. Not 100% sure we will, but I haven't looked at here. CLT. Oh, no, here. Okay, so what you can do with this is, let's see, in here, we'll grab a day cab. So we got the 377 day cab, so we'll do that. And then you can go to chassis. If you scroll down here, look at all these things. So this is the box we have on. I kind of like the look of this one, but I don't know if it's paintable or not. Let's just have a quick look. See if you can paint that thing. Cargo type. Oh, you can throw the cargo in it. I see. It'd be nice if you could paint the box. So I like the look of that other box better. This one. But it comes tarped, so you're not seeing the cargo. Well, actually, no. I like the finish on it. I like the look of this one, but I don't like the finish. So we got a flatbed. That's pretty cool. That's what I used to drive, flat deck like that. Owned my own. That's pretty neat. You can truck around with that on there. I don't know if you can go and get the load and throw that off, though. I wonder if you could dismiss this and get the other trailer. I'll look into it. Well, that tanker's awful short. And this one has the extra axle. Same, a shorter tank. Oh, it's got a bigger trailer on it and a Tridem. That's pretty wicked. So anyway, that just gives you an idea of what you can do with this thing. So, and then to get the trailer, you go to trailer purchase. And you hit this little quad flatbed pup, configure it, and I think it's under chassis. Oh, that's the axle. Oh yeah, here we go. So you got a propane pup, quad pup. Man, this would be kind of fun. I bet you that would be a riot to back up, actually, behind that flat deck. Oh my. A tanker pup. We're going to have to try this. Oh, we're just getting started with this thing. And there's a transfer trailer, so you can, this is kind of an interesting thing if you've never seen this, how this works. This trailer gets winched forward, and the guy drops the hitch, backs the truck up, brings this up forward, and then dumps it with the truck. The truck's hydraulics. This doesn't have its own hydraulics. It's the weirdest thing. Holy, okay, so anyway, we better get going because we got a job to do. So links for this stuff they're free. They'll be in the mod description. So let's oh, another thing. See, we got the red Cummins engine in there. I couldn't change that. So the other thing I couldn't change is there's a red splitter on the shifter, and that's a 13 speed. So I switched to a 13 speed for the occasion. And I put a Cummins engine in it. So we're fitting with the red of the, but I don't have an X15 in it. I tried one. I didn't really like it. So I put in a Select, which is an N14, I believe. So they're probably not red. They're probably black. But anyway, there we go. That's the story behind what I'm running here. Let's get the lights on. I noticed the dash lights don't work, but I do notice he's got on the left side there above that left spoke a parameter, and I think it works. So that makes up for the dash lights. So let's go. We're in Harver, and we're going to Glendive, and it's semi-urgent. 288 miles, so it's not too bad. So we wouldn't have taken. I don't think it's going to add a lot to the trip, the fact that we stopped. just roll the windows down for a bit so we can listen to this thing. Yeah, barometer's going up.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
So if you haven't tried a 13 speed, it's pretty much like an 18 speed, except for you don't split the low range. I think we got 600 horsepower, around 2,000 feet of torque, I think. That should be enough to get the job done, but we're just going past 45 miles an hour, so and we're at got a 26,400 pound load. But I think what that is, oh man, it'd be nice if we get called into a scale, because I went and weighed the truck empty. I forget what it was now. I think it was 70. Oh, it was too much anyway. 72,000 or 76,000, which doesn't make any sense. Like, we do have a heck of a lot of axles on here. Between truck and trailer, we got 9 axles, and that's heavy. But I don't think that would weigh more than 40,000 pounds. So they still don't have the stop sign across the street there. I guess a guy should make it a bug report. I think in a truck like this, it could carry all that it could carry. You'd probably want an 18 speed. Because, I mean, you're going to be doing if you got to go on the highway at all, because you can gear it for the construction sites, but then you won't be very good on the highway.
Yards, turn left. Turn left.
Dayton's, Marshall Fields, Hudson's, Dayton Hudson's Corporation. Wasn't that an interesting deal? Oh, it's a Pete 350. Look at that. Huh. Keep our, oh, spam. Sizzled pork and, that's funny. Wonder if they even still make spam. Okay. Another spam. So I put 340 gears in the truck to make up for the 13 speed. So yeah, like I know from my own truck, well, 3 of them I had in a row. Construction sites are tough to get out of sometimes. And the ground's soft, or it's muddy, and you know, you gotta have the you got to be geared accordingly. Like if you're geared for straight highway and you only got like a 10 speed or a 13 speed, it can be tough.
Go straight.
Yeah, so we're probably at 70, was it, I can't remember, 72 or 76, plus the 26. So we're probably at 100,000 pounds here. I think what they do is I mentioned it to Recon. Oh yeah, speaking of Recon, he got, I saw him driving this around and I thought, oh man, I gotta check it out. So he put a link on his Discord to the mod for the trailer and dump body, and he liked it so much he's going to be adding. Or I shouldn't. I'll help him not shoot. His plan is to add quarries and loads for this combination on new prefabs.
Go straight.
Yikes! I hope I didn't. I know there's no pressure. He's got a lot on the go. So I kind of made this Butler skin. So Butler Sand and Gravel, Choctaw, Oklahoma, and Butler is a sand and gravel company, sort of. It's Butler Brothers. So I just knocked the Brothers off so it'll fit on this store. And they're in Oklahoma City, but so much is centered in Oklahoma City. I looked around for other places in Oklahoma, and I saw that a lot of the sand and gravel places that aren't in Oklahoma City are in eastern Oklahoma. So I looked east of Oklahoma City and I saw Choctaw. I thought, or Choctaw, and I thought, well, there we go. A little ode, as it were, to Bobby Gentry and her song, Ode to Billy Joe. There you go. So that's the story behind the skin. And further to that, I'm just going to keep it simple and put it on the door only, because that way all the different cab configurations, like there's 330 something, 335, 337, 357, 377, 389, 379. There's a whole whack of cab and like nose front end configurations. And I'm not going to do a stripe kit because that's going to have to go across all those different trucks. And I just don't have time to do that right now because I got a bunch of other stuff on the go. So just making it pretty simple. Well, we got up to 70 miles an hour. Took a long time. Now we can kind of throttle back a little bit. Oops. And the pyrometer definitely works. We're up about midpoint, which is where you'd expect to be after a long... Oh, there it is. The Great Waldo Pepper. But anyway, that's kind of what you'd expect to see. It should start to come down now. Oh, well, it's definitely going to come down now. We're slowing down. It'll wind down pretty... Oops, got the high beams on. This motor's nice and mild. It's not too crazy sounding. Oh, that Jake is pretty nasty. Milk River. As I said before, that flows up into southern Alberta here. Malta. Gotta do another B double grain load over here. Oh, that's what I should do. With the Dopeker Legacy B double, go in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I gotta do. How about that for a plan? Do a Seminole skin for the Marmon 110P. I don't mind this engine actually. It's not so loud. Hopefully I got the volume loud enough for you guys. Not exactly a tower of power, but we're getting the job done. Ooh. Yeah, so man, there's a lot of good stuff coming to the ATS expansion map. One of them is, I guess I can spill the beans because it's pretty much out. And Recon's let everybody know he's actually working on it right now and doing test trips. Is just so you, if you remember at Christmas, there was the Santa's sleigh thing. Well, the modder who made that is Toro, and he's in Germany, and he's very helpful. He's a great guy, and what he's been doing is he helps put together assets for the ATS expansion map. So he makes things like, you know, signs and whatever else. He's a great help to Recon. So Recon, in return, or to give Toro a bit of exposure for, and thanks, has created the Toro Mountain Brewing Company. So what I did is and he has a beer label, and I created a new beer label too for the Toro Mountain Brew, and I've created a skin that's going on all of the SCS trucks. It's pretty much done, just a few little details. And I got the 53-foot reefer started. So I got to do all the trailers yet. And after that's all done, when Recon has the breweries done in another week or so, I'll put that skin pack out. So that's why I was asking lately, what the newer trucks should I drive? Because when I debut that thing, I want to, that skin and trailer, I want to do it with one of the newer trucks that I never drive.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
And so far it looks like the Western Star 5700 EX is probably going to be the one I drive. So we'll watch. I'll go from outside here. Those front two axles steer on the rear, and that's kind of cool. Well, another cool thing, I was watching YouTube today, and I watched some of the Bruce Wilson videos, and he's
Turn right.
ordered a heavy haul trailer. Well, I don't know how. I don't know what he's really got configured. It might be a gooseneck. Sorry, no, the detachable
Go straight.
lowboy, the detachable neck. Oh, I forgot to watch the wheels turn on the truck. Well, we've got a sharper turn up here.
After 100 yards, turn left.
I'll get in a position here where we can watch him.
Turn left.
I forgot the modder's name who did the box mod, but yeah, you can see the wheels turn there.
Go straight.
Well, that's kind of a cool looking outfit. And yeah, I guess he's got a pretty nice 389 EXHD extended hood, and this looks really good on there too. I just thought I would try this one because, well, I've never driven one before, and I wanted to see, what it is like to drive without, you don't got the big straight nose in front of you that I'm so used to seeing in the game. They are sitting a little low to see it anyway. There it is. And if you notice, he's got the old style 379 dash in it, which is kind of weird. I find that a little strange that there's not an option for a more modern dash, but maybe that's coming. Here comes the Waldo again. Got Waldo Pepper there, and there's Humphrey Bogart back there in the Africa Queen. If you're into the old movies. Supposed to go slower through here. Uh-oh. Hey, what's that guy got on his trailer? It was one of those corporate white Volvo GMCs, I think was what that was. Went by the other way. See if we can look at this thing up ahead. What the heck has he got? Oops, we're off the road. Oh, we hit one of those markers. I guess a better thing to do would just get close to him, see what's written on the back of the... If we can get close to him. Yeah, because we're not going to end up in town together. We're going to a remote site. I don't think we're going to roll through another town before we lose this guy. Yeah, we got her hard to the floor. 1650. That's like one thing I like about this engine. It shifts the rev range is kind of like the 3406. It's got a lower RPM band. I kind of like that. See if we can get close enough to see what this thing's all about here. Oh, he's slowing down. I have no idea what that is. Oh, I freaked him out. Bummer. Yeah, I wasted a bit of time. We didn't really get a clear look at it. I don't have the power to go around him now that he's slowed down. There's traffic anyway here. The federales, they'd like to see me up to my hijinks. Get another look at him here. Can Hall, okay. There we hit the, so he's in a Western Star. Oh, we might have had a look at him up here. There's a left turn. So this trailer, just so you know, if you ever see these in traffic in the city usually.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Around here anyway, the only ones I've ever seen. They've got like a peak built along the top of that drawbar. It's like, you know, peak like that. And the reason is what they do, they don't want the gravel sitting on it or the sand or whatever, because they, the way they offload the trailer is they will, they'll offload the pup, back it into wherever they're going to dump it, then they'll pull ahead and then they'll jackknife the trailer back and sideways to where they just dumped the pup. And once they get lined up again with where they dumped the pup, they open the trailer so the truck and trailer are 90 degrees to one another. And then they start dumping and pull ahead, and a bunch of the sand and stuff ends up on that hitch. And so when this one here, you'd have to get out with your broom and sweep it off before you could go on the road, because it's illegal to go on the road with loose material on your hitch. So they put that peak on it so that everything just falls off and you don't have to worry about it. So that's what that is if you ever see them on the road, why they're like that. Oh, this is, yeah, oh, circle, okay. What if we're going to turn right up here, I think.
Go straight.
Oh, no, we're not. Or we are. Darn. Broadus is down this way to the south of us where you do the cattle haul with pretty sure. Oh, is this a super test skin? Let's have a look. Nope, shell.
Keep
Oh,
right.
maybe I missed that. Oh man, look at the train up in the trestle. Well, we're seeing everything today. It's being a really long trip too. I guess it's just a lack of acceleration we're having with this truck. It's taking us a long time to get up to speed. Where I usually run my 805 with a fair jag of torque, and doesn't take as long to get where you're going when you can accelerate. I have to keep that in mind for the future.
Go straight.
13th gear finally. Yeah, it takes a long time to get this thing up to speed. Oh, I was going to say on that film I was watching, or that video, Bruce Wilson went to a trailer manufacturer to see how they build their trailers, a Globe trailer, and to order one. And it was pretty cool. I think we turn up the next one. Anyway, they were making, they make equipment, you know, trailers, big flat decks and step decks, and lowboys rather, and step decks for hauling farm equipment and stuff, and they sell them in Canada, and they're down in Florida, I think, but in Canada you can have a 10-foot wide trailer for hauling that kind of stuff. They can't sell those down there, so they're specific for export.
You have reached your destination.
It's kind of interesting. You need to get one of those in the game. Okay. Going back in there. I'm not used to backing this thing up, so we'll see what it's like, how it responds. I think it's going to be quite a bit more responsive than the old 53-foot flat deck. We'll see how we do. It's interesting, there's that flashing light on the tongue on the drawbar. I wonder if that's to warn people that it's don't drive between the two, the trailer and the truck. I wonder if that's an issue with these things. Well, this thing backs up really nice. Yeah, that was a nice adventure. I like that. So let's get the lights off. Brakes are all on. Oops, what didn't take? There we go. Wow, this thing needs fuel. Wow, we got that little wee fuel tank. Look at that. Look what happened to our fuel. Wow, we got enough fuel just to do a trip like that. Wow, I didn't even think of it. 69 gallons. Must only have 100-gallon tanks or something. Not very much fuel. Ooh. Interesting. So see what happens here when we pull the axles up. Yeah. Cool. Okay, well, I won't bore you any further, but yeah, look for the links below, and then what I'll do is I'll see about getting this skin sorted out. I'm not going to put it up right away, because this is like a work in progress, but the whole idea, what I'm trying to get to, I wonder where I can go to look at this here. Whoops. Trying to find a lettering thing that's going to work for multiple colors, so you can paint, but dark colors, like you can paint the truck black, or dark burgundy like this, or red, blue. Trying to come up with some kind of lettering scheme that looks good on darker colors, so you have options. You don't have to just stick with whatever I decide it is. Anyway, that's a story on that. So anyway, take care, guys. Appreciate you following along as always, and take care, and bye for now.